Well, hello. Texas Danny here, coming to you on very late Monday night, August the 9th, 2021, about 11:35 p.m. here in Texas. And I'm going to comment on an earlier video that I happened to see from MA from England. Yeah, that's right, MA from England and did one on JFK again. And it got me to reflecting, it got me to thinking. This is Texas Danny on the quantum effects, the Mandela effects that are affecting all our lives. Those of us who are affected, genuinely affected, wherever we are right now. Because I was alive on November the 22nd, 1963, Old Earth, right? I was born in Dallas, Texas, but not raised there. I was raised out in California as a kid. And on November the 22nd, 1963, where did history happen to have me? With my mom and a date of hers who I think was named Bob, not sure. But it was November 22nd, 1963, and we were at the San Diego Zoo. That's right, the San Diego Zoo. And I remember being there because I remember being able to read and go up to the entrance placards or whatever at the San Diego Zoo, and guess what? I was not eligible to walk. Okay, that's right, I was not eligible to walk on my own. I had to be in a stroller. And being a big boy that I was, wanting to walk, being a big boy, I promptly threw a fit. That's right, a hissy fit, a toddler fit. I went berserk and stomped my feet. I remember the little white shoes I had on November 22nd, 1963. I had these little white booties on, and I stomped my feet because I wanted to walk, and I had to go in a stroller. That's the way it was. Had to go in a stroller on that day. Well, of course, let's move on very quickly because there's not much to say except going up to the point that I found myself parked in front of an elephant. That's right. At a food stand of some sort, hot dog stand, soda stand, whatever it was. It was white, I remember that, and had an open area, no glass booth or anything like that, but a waste area that they served from, and the place was enclosed, and they had me up next to an elephant, and I had a big ass bag of peanuts, right, peanuts, in my lap somehow. Somebody provided me, and the elephant was there having all kinds of fun with me. That's right, this elephant had access to me. It was a small elephant, like a baby elephant or something like that, or a junior elephant, whatever. And I remember seeing its trunk all about me, right? And I could literally look up and I could see its snout, and I could see the hairs and the sweaty, moist areas. Very, very nimble. And the thing literally was taking me by the nose, doing stuff like flipping me up and around and doing that kind of thing like that. I told this to someone earlier in life before, a gentleman who's half American Indian, half white, named Bill, who's, I'm assuming, deceased. I haven't seen him in some time, and I'm assuming he's passed on. But on November 22nd, 1963, the radio announced the assassination of the president of the United States of America, John F. Kennedy. Now, as I became aware of this, there was something that was very peculiar. And this is the thing. I had an adult consciousness about me at the time I listened to this alert, right? I was receiving it with an adult mind. Here I was with a toddler who had a hissy fit because I couldn't walk. I had to be in a stroller on that day, and I was parked in front of a vending booth or a food stand, drinks, that kind of thing that was open, and it was white, and there happened to be white radio on the far left counter. And I looked over, and I took this information in with an adult consciousness. I knew what was taking place. You didn't have to tell me, hey, this is what's happening. Here's A, B, C, D. I got it at a toddler's age. Now, as these years go by and we find ourselves in La La Land here, wherever we're at, and we ask ourselves these questions as we've moved through time and space and physical form. What is going on? Because it seems like that entire situation was a moment tweaked, frozen in time, amplified, modified, adjusted, set a certain way. And why did I remember that as a kid when I went to the San Diego Zoo on November 22nd, 1963? I even remember many years back now here in where I'm at, they took the mysterious X off the street with the Nightmare on Elm Street. That nightmare, they took the X off. I often thought, why did they do that? Because there'd been so many movies, there'd been this, there'd been that, everything like that, historical accuracy and that kind of thing that went with Kennedy being assassinated in Dallas. But they did that all the same. So here we are pondering and reflecting this. And this goes to the entire question, what is going on with all the information we are receiving? All of it, everything, go from birth to this very moment, knowing that we've more than had our ample chances to be deceased, because here we are on some other terrestrial body, some other representation, another physical form. Even though it's me I'm in, it's somebody else, but it's me. So what's this all about? As I'm looking at the earth getting smaller and my physical form changing, and I'm listening to all of you out there in talks and talk shows and communications and comments and everything else that we can get on the effect, I'm also asking this. What has the information we received in life, what is its purpose? What is this examination? Something to think about. Something that I think is very, very pertinent and very timely. Time to think about it, because things are rolling out. We're becoming more and more aware, slowly but surely. Tick tock, one way or the other, we're going to find out more. Texas Danny out.